if they're not showing the Bible, if they're showing part of it and then it gets twisted at the end, that's because they're fallen. They're fallen of the Revelation 17. Most of the old actors from the 20s, 30s, 50s, and on, where you had a real horseman system going on with the ones that were Olympians and actors on the screen and in sports that were the concurring of the white horse. And those, a lot of them were doctors. They went through chaos. They were doctors in the field of Civil War or in World War I, World War II. Doctors in the field. And that's represented by the statue at Frankfurt. And then you had the Red Horse. That was the wars that we lost. Korea, Vietnam, Cambodia, the special ops, okay, all the way to Afghanistan, Iraq. Then you had the Black Horse, which was uh, the ones that were in the romantic films and that were in the slasher films of the 80s that then took on roles of superheroes in our time of the 2012 and on. And that's who they are. Now, death is that they believed in aliens. They believed that there was more to life than just not being a divergent four and being yay of their girl. They had yay from their girls of the Greece style. They had deep persecution that was put on them in school. So they believed in the space and they went through that. And then you had hell, which was like Arnold Schwarzenegger all the way to Gerard Butler. Okay, and that's where we're at with it. So you had those horsemen, and what they were doing was that they would choose a someone from the Bible, say one of David's men, say they were Abishai or you know Benaiah, and they would slay these wolf-like men in all of their films. They're doing the same thing, slaying these wolves or these two lion-like men, and one with a pharaoh that had the beam, and he took the spear out of his hand, slayed him with his own weapon. They do that in a lot of movies where they use something against the person that was theirs. Okay, and they stick to the Bible. Those old actors, they stick to the Bible, man. Enter the Stars. You're looking at the fallen ones. You're looking at a Revelation 17 fallen. Those are the ones that try to change the Bible. A lot of them, they stick to who they are in the Bible. And those are the elves that come out of the Revelation 19. The elves show up. The elves with Dawn show up. And they are at the wedding feast, that they are the ones that are canon of the Bible. If you have the breath of life, if you're a Gentile, then you have the breath of money and having a job, and that means that you are constantly breathing the word as living word. Okay, if you are a peoples, then you are a G of the entire system, and you are a Dan flock mentality of Dan idol worship is the peoples. Gentiles like living word, and then you have like Adam and Eve and Cain, who is England, Abel, who is France, and Spain, who is sin. And that those are the representation of the beginning of the world, and that those are the they're double E of the Bible, that they are a flock mentality of a people of the Bible that is canon, that is a certain Strongs, and they stick to that Strongs. And in if you die in Christ, that means that you stuck to who you are no matter what, and you went to your death and faced death to do it. And that's H, my grandfather H. He was Joshua, and he was Zerubbabel. And um, uh, so you have those, and you have that they are people of the Bible are each is something that you may think of, like one is an alien, one of David's men is an alien, one is evolution, one is a dinosaur, one is a lizard, that went through the amphibian, was in the water and then went to land and then evolved. One is a monkey that evolved. One is Yoda that evolved and is now a handsome human. These are all, it's all in there. Everything is in the Bible. Okay, it's all in there. And this is what's going on. Thank you. Have a good night.